I've been thinking about something lately, something that got brought up the other day on the boards, and so I wanted to make a quick video, and the purpose of this video is to help you never have a bad training session again. When I say bad training session, what I mean is never go to the gym and miss weights. Don't go into the gym and say, today I'm supposed to do 4 doubles at 250, and I got stapled on the second rep of my second set. I don't know what happened. Shoot, I got to reset my program. I'm going to lose all my gains. Gosh, maybe I should go on Smolov, maybe Smolov Jr. Oh, maybe I got to revoke my natty card now. Maybe I've peaked. I've reached my potential. No. So I'm going to help you avoid all that. And I've got one simple tip that you've probably heard before. You've probably ignored it because you had no idea what the person who told you was talking about, because chances are they did no such explaining to you. Yeah, they didn't explain it. And it is listen to your body. So, tying all this together, what do you do? That's my son. He'll probably appear in this video because he's kind of needy right now. But anyway, so listening to your body when you train. Here's how I do it in my group at the gym that I train at. We do triples, we'll do doubles, we'll do fives, we do rest pause. But we do not follow percentages. We don't have a day where we do 80%, 85. We don't follow percentages. We use our warm-ups to determine what weight we're going to work with that day in the gym. So let's say we're doing triples, okay? And a lot of us will work up to a weight that pushes us to get a triple, okay? And when I say pushes you, I mean it's challenging, but you're able to get 3 solid reps with good form, and you're able to get your work in for that day. So let's say we're doing 3 triples that day. You're not going to work up to a triple that is so much that you can't do 2 more triples with it. And on top of that, you're not going to work up to a weight that pushes you for 3 sets of 3, but the next time you come back to triples, you can't improve on that. So what I'm saying is, let's say that you know your best bench is 300, okay? And today you're going to do triples. You're probably not going to pick 275 for your triples. Doing 3 sets of 3 with 275 is going to be pretty challenging. And let's say you're really good at repping. Okay, so fine, you get your 3 sets of 3, but what happens next time when you come back to your triples? It's going to be really hard for you to progress from that. So when I say pick a weight that pushes you, pick a weight that makes you work, but is not too much, because you want to maintain proper form, you want to be able to get all your sets and reps in, and you need to be able to progress from it. You need to be able to come into the next workout where you're doing triples or fives or doubles or whatever you're doing, and either A, add weight to the bar, or B, do more work total, okay? So use those warm-ups to feel your body. That's what I mean by listening to your body. Know where you're at based on your warm-ups, okay? And a quick little breakdown of how I do it. I will... when I warm up, let's say on the bench, it's real generic, it's real easy. I'll warm up, I'll start with the bar, I'll go 135, I'll go 225. Sometimes I'll hit 275, then I'll go 315. And let's say for the day I'm doing doubles, okay? And my best workout in the gym with doubles is 425. I was able to do 2 or 3 sets of 425 for doubles. And so for me, I would work up to 390 to 400 as a feeler. And when I say feeler, I put the weight on there, I hit a single with it, and that feeler weight will tell me, okay, Zach, you're good for some work volume PR today. You might be able to hit 425 for triples today, or maybe you can go 430 for 2 doubles today, okay, which is 5 pounds more than I did last time, but I took a set out, so now the next time I come back to doubles, I can do 3 sets with my 430, or I'll hit that feeler weight and go, that didn't feel so good. Technique was on, everything was there. I'm just not that strong today. So today, you know what? I'm gonna do 3 doubles with 415, but I'm gonna pause some of my reps. So even though I lowered the weight, I actually made the work harder because I added pauses. Okay, and that's very smart. Now I'm getting all my work in. I'm not missing weight, and I'm not messing up any of my confidence. That might be important if I were leading into a meet. Okay, so let's say maybe I work up and I go, gosh, you know, I feel pretty good, but I don't think I can do any more than what I did last week. And I did 3 doubles with 425 last week, and they were all touch and go. But I can't go up anymore. But I don't think I need to do less. Okay, fine, do what I just said. Add some pauses. Make your work harder one way or another. Find a way to progress, but don't miss. And this is why it's so important to throw percentages out the window. It makes no sense to follow a program to a T based on percentages because of the simple fact that each day in the gym is different. Your diet might be different. The things that happened at work might have you stressed out. You might not have slept that well that night before. I've got 2 kids, okay? So I have to deal with stuff all the time. So I've got to find ways to adjust. So I'm getting really good at this whole listening to my body thing, even though I don't always do it. I've started to figure out that it's actually a very beneficial thing to do. So, you know, even if you are running a program where you're supposed to follow set percentages, fine. Figure out what your percentage is for that day, but that should be a tentative number. Take that number and keep it in the back of your mind, but as you're warming up, think, is that percentage going to be right today? And when I say right, is that all I can do today? Or do I need to back off a little bit? It's just not there today? Or can I add weight and still hit all my reps and sets and move on to my next higher percentage next week? Answer those questions, and you're going to put the right weight on the bar every time, and you're not going to have a bad workout. You're not going to miss weight, or you're not going to go in and go through the motions when really you're feeling really strong that day, and you could hit a PR. You could hit a PR in a workout. But if you stick to a percentage, A, you can't hit a PR, or B, you might fail. Okay, so what is a bigger application of this process? Well, think about it like this. In a meet, you should be picking your numbers based on where you are that day. Unfortunately, a lot of people will go into a meet and say, well, last meet I squatted 500, I benched 300, and I pulled 550. So this meet, I'm squatting 520, I'm benching 315, and I'm going to pull 570. Okay, all right. Well, how do you know you're going to do that? You don't, because you don't know where you're at that day until you're in the warm-up room warming up, you get on the platform, you hit your first attempt, you hit your second attempt. You should be picking your attempts based on how you feel that day. If you're practicing this in the gym, day in and day out, week in and week out, it's going to become so easy for you to go to a meet, hit your opener and say, that was easy, I'm taking this for my second, and if that feels good, I'm going balls out. You're going to know because you're going to get used to feeling your body and understanding where you're at each day. And that's going to help you tremendously. You're not going to miss lifts on the platform. You're going to hit more attempts. Your total's going to go up. And you're going to be a more successful, consistent lifter on the platform and in the gym. And you're going to hit you're going to hit more PRs this way. You're going to hit fewer plateaus and sticking points. Okay, so I hope that helps. I hope that made sense. And I hope you can apply that to your own training.